According to the TMG Custom Media report, 78% customer believes the brands which create content are to be more trustworthy. Yes, you heard it right. It's most trustworthy. In this video, I am going to discuss few content ideas which can help you create the quality and yet powerful content for your audience. So how it is? Let's dive in. Hello, I am Tushar, co-founder at Circadian, where we help doctors to grow their practice organically. So let's discuss the content ideas which you can implement in your content marketing strategy. The very first could be your story. Yes, so story is a form of content which helps you learn, sometimes stimulate as well as correlate and experience the situations that you could be in the future or right now you are into. Positive stories from the brands can help their patients to connect with them, and morely they can help them trust the brands. Stories can humanize your brand more. It can help the audience to differentiate between you and the other service providers. It can help them to understand your USPs as well. The very first obvious could be the patient stories. Patient stories where people are talking about the overall experience, including your processes, your people, your infra, can greatly improve your brand perception. It can help the patients to understand how you are delivering the service and attract them towards you. So patient stories can also act as a light for the people who are out there who are not exactly in the requirement of your treatment or the service as of now, but might need in the future. So it's a great content piece to have. Patient stories can be captured in the form of testimonials or the experiences which you can cover into your in-house settings or the hospitals. The second thing could be the very well planned videos where you can start from the journey of the patient, where their struggles you can cover, where you can cover the treatment. So it could be just like a completely planned video where the high production things are happening. So such kind of stories from the brands can help the patients to retain with the brand for the longer time, creating more trust into them. So similarly, you can create the staff stories. So in staff stories, what you can do, you can celebrate the milestones or the personal events, even the anniversaries or anything that can help your employees boost their satisfaction, sense of commitment and belongingness to you. Creating such staff stories can also help you attract the right kind of talent to your organization. So what could be next thing that you can do? Of course, you can create the educative content for your audience. So if you look at the patient journey through the treatment, it has a distinctive phases. So if we consider that, the first one could be the lifestyle of the patient. So in lifestyle content, you can pick the topics related to the patient health and the lifestyle choices that he or she is making. So with that, you can help them understand so what kind of the complications or the benefits or the effects that they might get out of the health choices and their respective conditions. So very simple to say, you can create the content about the diet and the relation between the kidney stone, for example, or the diet or relation between the diabetes or sometimes the health exercise. So that kind of content you can create into the lifestyle content. The very next could be your condition or the treatment specific content, where you create the content for the particular treatment, where you talk about the signs and symptoms of the diseases. So if you understand it, so you are covering basically a disease and you are creating awareness about it. So this type of content can also help your patients in decision making also. So next type of content, if you are talking into the complete phase in a treatment, now as we discussed, so first is your awareness, second is your treatment, like the condition specific content. Now the third, where we often neglect or we don't create, is the aftercare content. So aftercare content is very important if you look at from the patient's perspective. So as a doctor or as an institution, you cannot be 24/7 available, right? So such kind of aftercare content acts as a patient support and it makes you available for your patient 24/7, anytime, anywhere. So this is the overall I would say the educative content's perspective. But there is one thing that remains, is the fact basis content. So such type of content could be your cost related information or the selection related information, where they are looking for the doctors or something like, the which hospital to go or who is the best in the city. So all kind of a format, right? So there comes the natural questions. How can you talk about the best doctor? We are not asking you to create who is the best doctor, but at least you can help your patients with the guidelines how to choose the best doctor. So that kind of content you can certainly create. Similarly, it goes with the cost also. We are not asking, or as a patients, we are not asking you to create a content about the specific of the cost, how much the surgery will cost. We are expecting you to create a content on the parts where you can help us guide to decide the cost parameter. Apart from this, you can create some content onto the current treatments or the new modalities that are going to be introduced, which can help your patient to understand the new modalities in the market, and it can help them to trust you more as you are into the research, you are delivering the new content, you are creating the original content but not just the repurposed content. So that can help them to build trust in you and be more with you. So these were the few ideas which you can of course implement into your content marketing strategy and the efforts. And now let's discuss about few ways where you can keep getting the inspiration on the content marketing. So very first is the keyword research. If you do the keyword research rightly, it can give you the insane amount of insights and the ideas about your patients and their requirements. Second could be monitoring your competitors everywhere, let it be your blogs or the social media or the videos. You can even go through their YouTube channel, YouTube comments, and you can identify what kind of questions people are asking. You can create better videos on those questions and you can post on your channel. So that way you can actually find you're creating a valuable content. The next thing that you can do is using the tools like exploding topics or the Google Trends. Google Trends it's been around for a while, and if you use it correctly, it can give you the trends about the different topics or the diseases or the conditions, which can help you create the correct content for the time being. So we have just talked about the different content ideas, but there remains one great inspiration for you where you can actually find a lot more lively content, and which is exactly your OPD or the hospital environment. In hospital environment or OPD, there are many things, positive things are going on, such as people coming with the good news, with the positive sense, and they want to discuss with you. Some patients could be your very great fans, so sometimes you clicking photos with them, you capturing the very smallest and minute moments in your OPD could and you posting them of course through the social media can help patient understand what kind of environment you are into and how lively you are. So it can help them deliver the sense of belongingness as well, and it can increase the perception in their eyes about yours. Before I finish this video, I want to state few rules that can help you create quality yet powerful content. So very first, your content has to be interesting. Second, your content should be informative. Third, it should be very much relevant to your audience. You have to make sure whatever content that you are creating should be relevant to the topics and sticking to the topics. If you blabber around the video, people won't stick around and they will leave the video. If this happens, then your chances of getting success in content marketing will be drastically reduced. The very fourth point would be usefulness and creating a value out of it. So if you look at it from the other perspective, every minute that people spend with you is actually time invested with you even before they contact you. So if the minute whatever they spend with you is correctly invested, then converting the viewers into the online OPD or your walking could be very simple. Once you create such type of a powerful yet quality content, of course following the content ideas and the rules of content marketing, then using social media or the social media for itself is just a tool. So you can just adapt the content to the different features of different social medias. You can make your calendar and you can dispatch the content for your audience. If you have any more questions about the content marketing in healthcare, you can post down in the comment box. We will be happy to create content on it, and we will be replying you soon. Thank you.